The story of Atlantis was a simple tale from a Greek philosopher. Plato described an advanced island civilization that supposedly existed thousands of years before his time. When he wrote his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias he detailed a powerful naval force that conquered parts of Europe and Africa before sinking into the sea in a single day and night of misfortune. While historians still debate whether he intended this as a factual account or a symbolic cautionary tale, many of the details he described resemble real ancient societies. But from the perspective of modern archaeology, the real breakthrough comes from a curious alignment between Plato's story and geological evidence. He described a cataclysmic event of volcanoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis. This narrative strongly mirrors the destruction of the Minoan civilization on the island of Thera, now known as Santorini. So, what was happening? The massive volcanic eruption on Thera, one of the largest in human history, triggered devastating tsunamis and buried the sophisticated Minoan settlement of Akrotiri in ash. This event, occurring around 1600 BCE, provides a realistic basis for the legend. For a time, this was considered a leading theory. In the search for the lost city, these geological clues have been essential. Since Plato's account provided geographical pointers, researchers have explored other possible locations, from southern Spain and North Africa to the remote Azores Islands. None of these have ever been confirmed as the true Atlantis. Underwater discoveries in recent decades. Underwater archaeological discoveries and studies of ancient coastal flooding have shown that advanced settlements did indeed sink beneath the waves in the past. Cities like Herakleion off the coast of Egypt and Pavlopetri in Greece were submerged due to rising sea levels and land subsidence. By studying these real-life sunken cities, a clearer picture emerges. Today, new geological data, satellite imagery, and ongoing excavations continue to reveal sophisticated ancient cultures that we never knew existed, suggesting that the story of Atlantis may be a powerful myth, inspired by real historical events and the dramatic natural disasters that wiped them from the map. The story of Atlantis was a simple tale, a powerful island civilization described by the Greek philosopher Plato, said to have existed thousands of years before his time. He depicted a utopian society with advanced technology and grand architecture, which ultimately met a cataclysmic end, sinking into the sea in a single day and night. The account was written as a cautionary tale, a lesson on the dangers of hubris and moral decay. But, from the perspective of history and archaeology, the real mystery came from a curious question. Was Plato's story just an allegory, or was it based on real events? For centuries, thinkers dismissed it as pure fiction. However, as our understanding of the ancient world has grown, many details in Plato's description have started to resemble real societies and geological phenomena, blurring the line between myth and memory. So, what was happening? Plato's narrative describes a civilization destroyed by violent earthquakes and floods. This detail aligns perfectly with what we know about the Aegean Sea, a region prone to intense seismic and volcanic activity. The most compelling parallel is the catastrophic eruption of the Thera volcano around 1600 BCE on the island of Santorini. This event triggered massive tsunamis that devastated the northern coast of Crete, the heart of the sophisticated Minoan civilization. The collapse of the Minoans, a once dominant maritime power, mirrors the sudden disappearance of Atlantis and provides a powerful, real-world basis for the legend. This observation set the scene for a historical revolution in how we interpret ancient myths. The search begins. In the late 19th and 20th centuries, emboldened by the discovery of Troy, which was also once thought to be a myth, explorers began a serious hunt for Atlantis. Researchers fanned out across the globe, proposing dozens of possible locations. Santorini remained a prime candidate, as its volcanic caldera is the remnant of an island that was blown apart. Others pointed to southern Spain, near the Pillars of Hercules mentioned by Plato, where underwater mapping has revealed strange, city-like formations. Even more exotic theories suggested sites from the Azores and the Caribbean to North Africa, each trying to match Plato's geographical clues. But despite tantalizing hints, no location has been definitively confirmed. Yet, the search has not been fruitless. Underwater archaeology, a field that has rapidly advanced, has uncovered countless sunken settlements worldwide, from the submerged city of Pavlopetri in Greece to the ancient ruins off the coast of India. We now have undeniable proof that sophisticated coastal communities were lost to the sea. Studies of ancient sea level changes and coastal flooding show that entire landscapes that were once inhabited are now deep underwater. These discoveries prove that the scenario described by Plato was not only possible but actually happened to real people in the past. Today, the quest continues with cutting-edge technology. High-resolution satellite imagery can detect geological anomalies and potential man-made structures on the seafloor, while new geological data helps reconstruct ancient coastlines with greater accuracy. Ongoing excavations on land continue to reveal surprisingly advanced ancient cultures, pushing back the timeline of human innovation. While the city of Atlantis itself may remain a myth, it is a myth likely forged from the very real traumas of volcanic eruptions, devastating tsunamis, and the collective memory of civilizations that were tragically lost to the waves. The story serves as a powerful reminder that beneath the surface of our myths, there often lies a kernel of historical truth, waiting to be rediscovered.